and welcome back to the Dadcast, the only podcast sponsored by Satan, because if there was a loving God, we wouldn't have a podcast.
Alright then. So, we...
You okay there?
No.
This week on the Carter Fucks Up Hour...
no, it's good, so we have a special guest today.
Yes.
You want to introduce yourself, please?
Yes.
Sure, I'm Luke.
Luke.
Don't you fucking start.
That night still haunts me.
You're telling me. I wake up in a cold sweat like somebody's going to spoon me.
And we did.
Don't you fucking wink at me, boy.
Which part?
All
I
of
wake
it.
up in a cold sweat like somebody's going to spoon me. Okay, so, for once we have a planned discussion. So, here we go. Issue number 1. Dusty
Is an unbroke horse at sex.
which is to say, if a woman were to try to ride his dick, he would instinctively freak out and donkey punch her.
Sounds about
Just
right.
fucking...
I just imagine.
Sorry. Thought that's what you wanted.
Oh god, this bitch is on top of me! No! Bam!
I
You're
thought
not Jack!
in your Tinder bio it said that you liked horses and saddles, so I brought both.
Oh no.
Oh.
Awful bold of you to assume Dusty would use Tinder.
I mean-
Bumble. It's Bumble, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah,
I
yeah,
think he's
right.
more of a
I have-
grinder man.
Is it a Christian mingle?
No, he goes farmers only.
That's it. That's a good one.
And a secret
you know-
secret account on black people mean.
That just makes me...
Alright, that got me a little bit.
You know, it just makes me think of that, like, him being a wild horse at sex. I'm more of a professional wrestler at sex. As soon as a girl says I'm about to come, I snapdragon suplex her off the bed. So, I mean...
Fucking 619.
Fuck yeah. I just fucking kick out her legs and I pedigree her.
Off the
Fun
top
fact,
ropes.
the only reason Dusty hasn't had sex yet is because every time a woman gets near his penis, he instinctively breaks her neck like fucking Jason Bourne.
Oh shit, sorry.
Crack it.
I learned it in the war.
They're in the fucking trees.
Kelso told me that he was just going to polish it. I didn't trust him.
Fortunate Son plays in the background.
Oh, the red, white, and blue.
Oh, this is pretty accurate.
Or should I say the red, white, and pink?
I'm going to fucking kill you, Bella.
Please,
But-
God, into me.
Since he came back from the war, I think you need a haircut.
It's been a while since I've had my last haircut.
I need one bad.
I need one.
Yeah.
I'm growing mine out. So
This
yeah.
fucking
Nah, I
topic
need a
every
haircut real bad.
fucking time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
well,
not a
this
running
one- this
joke
time
until
was-
one of us gets mad.
Yeah, this time it was playing.
We're all fucking mad. We just take turns on who's mad about it.
Wait,
It's
hang
true. Next time's Dusty's turn.
Where
It's true.
do you get your haircut, Luke?
Where to get my haircut?
Yeah.
I get it at Sports Clips.
Oh, it's a nice place.
I go to
like
Great
Sports
Clips.
Sports Clips, not sponsored. Please sponsor us.
Never mind, we said we were sponsored by Satan, and that's not company friendly, but,
I
we
don't
like
know.
money.
I don't know about that because when I was getting my hair shampooed, she pulled my hair and I swear I saw Satan. Because like only Satan would give me that pleasure.
That's weird, because usually when my hair gets pulled, when I'm getting my hair dressed, I scream daddy.
I do too, but it's more of a Fred Flintstone. So I go from daddy to yabba dabba doo, and I just don't know what happens after that.
Don't you mean
Yaddy
yabba
dabba
dabba daddy?
Yabba dabba daddy.
Fuck that sugar daddy shit, I need myself a yabba dabba daddy.
He needs to make my bed rock. You know what I'm saying?
Woo!
I can make your bed rock.
That song
hey.
is old and fuck you.
Sends you back way down memory lane, don't it?
Jason Derulo.
Oh, dude, actually, speaking of him, I actually saw a tweet about he's been in fucking Japan for like 2 years.
Oh, gozaimasu.
Like, actually.
Oh my god, was Jason a weeaboo?
Oh.
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 They called him, like Japson Derulo or something on Twitter, and I thought it was fucking stupid. I was like, that's where he's been. He hasn't been making music. He's in the Nihon.
Of course! He's after that tentacle hentai money.
Ah, yeah, that's fair.
Nice.
Could you imagine watching tentacle hentai and then all of a sudden, like,
And
But-
not being hard as fuck? Yeah.
well, listen,
Weird.
before like any action happens, like you know how she's like, oh no, don't, and, like you just hear Jason Derulo, and you're like, fuck, that's what he's been doing.
Wait, hold up. Just to clarify here, you were suggesting that Jason Derulo has been in Japan voicing tentacle monsters?
Yes, of
Oh,
course.
okay, yeah.
Nice.
What else
Why?
from a man of his voice can
Why
do?
have you here? I want your opinion. Yaoi on Ice. It's like Disney on Ice, but Yaoi.
No, it would be Yaoi on Ice would be Yuri, because Yuri on Ice is Yaoi.
I get what you're
Welcome
saying.
to my TED Talk.
Anyway, gay anime sex on ice.
Hold on,
You in?
can-
Or
Can I just do? Welcome to the Anime Hour. We now talk about how we never get laid and sit in our basements and watch Yaoi on Ice.
Please impregnate me.
Ohio, Viewer-chan.
I drive a Nissan.
What a coincidence. I was boned by my Nissan, and I've never been the same.
Oh.
I was fucked with my uncle. I don't think it's the same thing, but I thought we were sharing for a moment.
Oh.
Your uncle isn't your Nissan?
So
How did you get that ugly without inbreeding?
Sweet home
Oh.
Alabama.
Easy. A lot of hard drugs.
That's weird. I only take soft drugs, crack and cocaine. Well, crack's not soft, but if you mash it enough.
That's true.
Powder is soft. I'll give you that.
And
Meth-
finally,
meth
my
can be
favorite
powder.
soft drug, marshmallows urinated on and left in the sun for a month. Then you take it, put it in a crack pipe, and this is going to get flagged. Never mind.
But hear me out. My favorite soft drug is love and affection.
You're a slut.
I don't get it though.
I'm in withdrawal.
Man, I need my fix. I need my fix.
I need
So, what's next on the order of things to talk about? We've only covered donkey dick, dusty donkey punching a woman,
Donkey pick.
Oh,
dusty.
and haircuts. Don't forget about the haircuts.
Yeah.
and of course the haircuts. Next
And
up on the list,
Uh,
bees.
no. I mean, that could be.
No, I don't think
Guys, bees.
It's not that time of year for them to come back yet, but give it a couple weeks.
Oh, I saw a video on YouTube. It got recommended to me about like this woman just randomly in her parking lot, a bunch of bees gone to her car while she was at work.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, because the queen got stuck in the fucking
Yeah.
car.
yeah.
Yeah, so all the bees are like, shit, mommy.
How did Queen get stuck in the car? Freddie Mercury's been dead for years.
That we know of. That we know of.
I mean, so did Tupac supposedly.
You know, come to think of it, have you ever looked at Jason Derulo closely?
Is that a mustache?
Are you gay now? Do you have AIDS? Real question. Do you have AIDS?
You know,
Jason
the sad
Derulo,
thing is, I
please
want to
just
make
tell me yes or no.
I want to make a song or a joke about Jason Derulo's songs,
Boy.
like being a Queen song, but I cannot remember anything past his name.
Yeah. Sir, you are being interrogated by the police. Jason Derulo. Please, sir, you gotta say something
Hey,
else.
hey,
other than
hey! To be fair, he did that.
Yep.
How I'm supposed
Oh,
to be
yeah,
with
yeah.
no air. Like he did
Oh.
that song. Yeah.
That's fair.
That what you say? He did
Oh.
that shit.
Oh, the meme
okay.
song, yeah.
Yeah, that was him.
Play that at my funeral, guys.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Which should be right about now. Can I have the flamethrower?
Woo!
Nice.
Another
Hear
ass.
that? That's the local asshole running past our house at
I
10
thought-
at night.
I thought
Fuck
that was.
you!
I thought that was us. We're the local assholes.
No,
Yeah.
we're...
No, I'm
No.
more. Of a, I'm an
Speaking,
international
wait. Speaking of assholes,
No, we're the
asshole
youth.
tastes like pennies.
I smell penny.
You know, I kind of understand where you're coming from.
Mhm. Booty hole tastes like pennies.
Yeah.
Like old pennies. That
Then you need to
want.
find somebody who cleans their fucking booty hole, bud.
Hey, I eat ass. I live fast and eat ass. I don't take time.
In
to make
sports,
sure they
I'm going to
wash the
drink
booty
every
hole.
time Carter says something that makes me want to die.
Did you guys know that if you hook up with a girl and there's baby wipes in her apartment but no baby, she does anal?
Damn.
That's
Nice.
that's a little future
Interesting,
tip
interesting.
for you.
Did you know if I hook up with a girl, she's got insanely low standards? Pro tip for you.
Raptor pro tip.
My boss at work said he made women.
Oh.
Get
Oh,
He
Mouth-
made women. He's
Hey,
gone.
Hang on, I guess it is time for sexy time stories.
I would not
Okay.
be surprised if someone who worked at RoCal was secretly God and mad at us.
he
He's in Frankfurt to punish.
he really likes his hookers, and he makes them use mouthwash before doing anything with him.
I don't
Ew,
blame him.
gross.
So, Luke, what's the
He's
most
a
fucked
sad
up
man.
thing about your sex?
Does he have
Hey,
to
wait,
pay any
is
extra
that-
for
About
that?
my sex life?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
He's just an asshole.
What's the douchiest thing you've ever done?
Oh, douchiest?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Me.
real talk. Yeah, I've done
Yeah.
numerous
same.
times. Numerous times.
But most
Have
people
you no
wouldn't
shame?
Back
Even
shot.
Alexis doesn't admit to fucking Alex.
Back shot, front shot, side shot, snapshot.
Well, let's talk about Big Dick Normius over there.
Yeah, Carter.
Fucking scalded a woman's
Hey.
back.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I was having sex with this girl who I won't name, and
It was
she
me.
was like, "I want some pizza." I was like, "Me too," but we were fucking. And she was like, "Just set it on my back." I was like, "Okay," and so I set it on her back, hit it from behind, and slowly every now and then gave her a slice of pizza. Nutted, and then and then I sat down next to her and she had a big ass red ring on her back from the pizza because it was like fresh.
The douchiest thing I ever did was have a girl swallow my cum. Y'all are fucking sickos.
Well, that and I put a chew in that same girl, and I was like, fucking.
Don't
behind.
say in that same.
No.
It's just like queefing tobacco, just like.
Nah, I mean it was close. Nah, she was like, I was like, I need to spit it, and she was like, fuck it. And I was like, okay. And about
Dusty,
halfway through, it was like,
Why
on her
didn't you
bed.
give Daddy more beer?
Jesus fucking Christ.
I was a douchebag.
He brought all the beer he could.
He did. He's a good boy, but could have done better. He could have.
So anyway,
He's your father.
next on the agenda is Twilight, the saga.
Yeah, what do you guys want to talk about that?
We were
No.
joking
Yeah.
about it, and then I said write it down jokingly, and Carter wrote it down physically for real. So now we're talking about sparkly vampires and which side you're on.
Oh, okay.
I'm on Team Furry.
I think I've only really watched the first two the movies.
I'm on team the Catholic Church.
I need to repent.
I'm on vampires.
Real talk,
Not,
real
not
talk.
Twilight vampires. The
Real talk.
Like
Are you a furry if you fuck a werewolf?
yes,
yes.
Not in werewolf mode.
yes,
Yes.
Yes.
Hmm.
Let me tell you
I-
something.
like-
The only difference between werewolves and furries is that
Huh.
one of them has more money.
Werewolves, yeah. Werewolf. All right, is it necrophilia to fuck a vampire?
Do you know they're a vampire?
Yes.
Good, yes.
It's
If
hard to
they're-
not know they're a vampire
if
if they're
they're hard-
cold.
Okay, that also
I would ask if you know on the last one, not on this one, because you're still fucking a corpse.
look.
That's
It
fair.
honestly depends on what folklore you believe in. 'Cause
What foreplay you believe in?
I believe in a
Well,
lot
that
of
depends,
foreplay.
because if you cunnilinga as a vampire, it's clearly necrophilia. I mean,
let me tell you something about foreplay.
you're licking yourself some taint. You're licking... Here's ballads. Easy steps to foreplay. What you gonna do? I did not mean to do this accent.
Thanks.
What you want to do
You're
is you're
stuck with
gonna
it.
get some mayonnaise.
Oh,
You're gonna rub it on the vagina.
Take some
Oh.
notes. Take some
Then you're
notes.
gonna then you're gonna take a large cucumber and
Right
eat
there.
it for energy.
Write that
Then-
down. Write that down.
You take a spiked baseball bat and you shove it up there. And if she dies, she's
Walking
too
Dead
strong
style.
for you to fuck.
oh.
Oh.
Wait, if she dies,
That's
she's
right.
too strong.
And don't forget, it's only gay if your balls aren't touching.
Oh.
Yes.
All right. What if they don't have balls? Then how will it not be gay?
It's gay to fuck women, Dusty.
Haven't you heard?
They like dick.
I mean,
Oh my god.
a man created them.
Oh shit.
They were once sperm.
Fellas,
So you're saying you like your dad's sperm?
what's that nigga gotta do to get some eel dick?
So do stupid people know if they're stupid?
That's a case-to-case basis.
Ballard, would you like to give your input?
No.
I don't know, Luke. You
Do you
first.
know? Carter, do you know if you're stupid or not?
No.
Well, there we go.
There's case number
I don't
one.
know. Do you have a big dick or not?
Now, the real question isn't do stupid people know they're stupid. It's do stupid people think they're smart. Because I don't know how many people have said they're smart and then have done some of the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
The louder they talk, the more they think they're right.
Like every Reddit story ever.
Or most YouTubes, including ours.
Oh.
So Dusty, take
Da,
that
da,
flamethrower
da.
and shove it up my ass and light it.
Alright.
Thanks, Dad.
Oh shit, are we doing the Roman candle right now?
Yeah. I'll shoot it out my mouth.
Oh,
just
my
like
bad. My bad. It's not multicolored. This is the Roman candle. This, of course, is the new Pope.
Oh.
So Luke, how have you been? How have you been since you graduated? I haven't talked to you for a while.
I know it's honestly it's really good to catch up with everyone, but like it's just a lot of working.
Same.
Yeah, just a lot of trying to get my stuff together, ducks in a row.
You want a pro tip?
Get
Have
crippled.
shit genetics and get fucking government money.
Actually, technically speaking, my doctor said I had such like devastating depression that like I could have been on Social Security.
That means you're retarded.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh.
Same.
Just like good
Oh.
old Nathan.
Poor Nathan.
I could never get him to say it's time to...
I was hoping that like popped the tab too. That would've been pretty
Well, he
dope.
never said it the right way, but he said it.
Yeah, it was the one
Wait,
sentence he would
Did
never
you just
stutter
say
on.
right wing? Are you white wing, Alex?
No, the right
Alex,
way.
Nazi? Are you a Nazi?
Ah! 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 Ah!
Wait, oh shit.
Scale to 1 to 10, how uncomfortable are you, Luke?
What's after 12?
50?
Fuck.
Batman symbol. No, upside down rabbit?
Hang on, are we talking fractions? Are we talking...
I failed geometry 4 years in a row, so I...
I'm still
You think
confused.
that's bad? I've failed life 22 years in a row.
Fucking
Oh.
Christ, Ballard.
I mean, at least you won the sperm race.
Did I?
Hey.
Yeah.
Did I?
I'm pretty sure Sperm Ballard just like got there and he's like, yes!
No, everybody else was just like, let him go, he's retarded. Go.
No, he was never a sperm.
Oh, you saw that meme
He was
too.
a fucking test tube. Were you a test tube butt baby, Ballard? Is that what you're telling me?
No, if I was a butt baby, I'd be in politics.
Oh, that's true.
That also
Zing!
And now for the political moment.
Fuck everyone. Okay, on to the real shit.
The president of Sweden said,
Herky derky. Herky
Alex,
derky.
we need like a shit ton of antimatter.
Well, here.
Why do you need antimatter?
Don't question it.
Here's quality content. Dusty, what do you think a vagina feels like?
Oh.
Kind of like a wet glove.
You're not right. Wait, hold on.
No, wait.
I shouldn't say you're not right.
Oh,
What is
no,
the
he's not
glove
white.
you're thinking of made out of? I mean, I know he's wrong, but I want to see how in depth this goes. What material is the glove made out of?
Dusty, go into grave detail.
are we right back to sexy talk?
Yeah.
I'm about it.
We circle sexy talk. It's not a topic. It's the theme. It's
Yes.
not-
Alright, kind of like a
Welcome to
glove
the
that
shit
you
show,
like.
Luke.
No, what's the gloves made out of? Like cloth,
No,
leather.
definitely not cloth. What the? No, like a rubber glove, like
A rubber glove.
No,
you know-
not a
you know
rubber
the
glove. The latex,
Doctor's
latex.
ready to see you now. Mr.
Yeah,
Vincent.
that one.
And
Yeah.
Turn it off.
One that you like put some like lotion or lube in and stuck it in the microwave for a little bit.
Mm.
Not that I've ever done this or anything.
Yeah, it's true. You
Like,
use
yeah.
the sponge method.
Totally.
You sit
Dusty,
us
aren't
all
you
down.
above the age of 18?
No, I'm 12.
Oh, no.
Well, somebody buy this kid a flashlight.
Flashlight.
No, a flashlight. So he can find the vagina.
Where is it, boy? Where is it? It's around here somewhere.
Wait.
There it is.
Somebody get like a.
You're not supposed to tell.
Somebody get like a towel, rub it on some pussy, and be like, smell it, go get it, boy,
Oh.
go get it, boy.
So, anybody
dear.
want to tell him what it is in the closest approximation possible? That he can test.
Well, first of all, it smells like tuna fish, hot sauce, and ranch.
Oh.
It smells like the heat coming off the back of a PS4. I don't know what the fuck's
No.
wrong
Yeah,
with
that's
you.
That's if that bitch ain't clean. But
No, it
Dusty,
does-
have you ever felt the inside of your cheek? That's a vagina.
Oh.
Yeah,
Technically-
that is
Yeah,
pretty
that's
good.
pretty fucking low.
technically
Pretty good
speaking,
analogy.
yeah, technically speaking.
There you go.
Nice.
Oh.
This just in, Dusty broke his own back trying to suck his dick.
Dude, that shit's real. That happens.
Not one man here hasn't hurt himself trying to suck his dick, and I will fight anyone who lies.
There are two
I didn't
kind-
hurt myself.
There are two kinds of guys in this world: people who denied sucking their dick, and people who tried.
So, yeah.
Fuck.
You can only deny it for so
No matter
long.
what I say, I'm fucked.
Somebody looks down and goes, damn, so fucking tantalizingly close. Like, you're just right fucking there.
Dude, honestly, it's just a lot of core stretches.
Yeah, get in there, do your push-ups.
fat roll gets in the way.
Oh,
That-
you see, that's when you take a big knife
Wow,
yeah.
and you cut a slice of cake and you stress it.
That's
And then you cut off the fat roll because you're a fat piece of shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
He had
So
us in the
cake
first
goes
half, not gonna lie.
Alex, you can't go quoting memes. This dates us.
Anybody want to read the quote chat to Luke?
Shit. It's
Sure.
almost as if
let's
we date them.
Let's read some of the quotes to Luke here.
Oh no.
Okay,
Oh no.
I'll start at the most recent and
hang
go
on, hang on.
I'm going
backwards.
to fucking kill
Okay,
Hey, hey,
first
wait,
off,
wait,
I
Ballard,
wake
wait,
up in a
Ballard.
cold sweat that someone's gonna spoon me.
myself.
These are just out of context quotes.
Yeah, I
that
wonder
we
who
have
said that
Yeah.
one.
These
Yeah.
are out of context quotes that us or our friends have said.
That's
Um,
exactly what he just said.
She's got a Mountain Dew. She's not even homeless.
The correct quote was, "She's got a fucking Mountain Dew. She's not even fucking homeless."
That's my gimp bunker. Well, I am a fan of sexual assault.
Oh.
I forgot I said that at one point.
I'm not saying names for a purpose. You're just gonna out yourself, huh?
Oh, I
You
forgot.
could learn a thing or two from my dick. That was not me talking to a woman.
She'll learn one thing: disappointment.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, how do you think I got so good at I Spy books?
Oh.
If he's gonna be a boy, he's gonna have to fuck.
Not a man,
Yeah.
a boy.
Oh fuck! I farted Seinfeld.
Hey.
Oh.
Skinny Guy Fieri, stop shit talking.
That one actually has me like intrigued about
Yeah.
Skinny Guy Fieri.
I
We'll
don't
tell you later.
No, no, no.
My
I don't
ancestors
remember
are
that.
smiling on me, Daddy.
I forgot.
Don't cuck my mom. Shortly followed by, I cucked your mom.
Oh, that's the thing I want to talk about.
I just want to squeeze Yoshi's ass cheeks.
Same, you gotta clap him.
Yeah.
And last one for now. It keeps looking like I want myself, but it's just my depression.
Okay.
So, like, anybody here been playing Smash Ultimate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
We
was
should do that after this.
I was unlocking all the characters, and Bowser came up, and I was super hyped. But in my hypeness, I quoted this infamous line. I looked at it, and it said "Challenger approaching," and it had Bowser's silhouette, and I was like, "Ooh, King Koopa about to get this ass clipped!" And then he looked at me, and I was like, "What?" He's like, "What'd you say?" And I reevaluated what I said, and I said, "Sorry, he's gonna get these ass clipped."
And here I was expecting so long gay Bowser.
No, I was like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna clap his ass. Watch, I'm gonna clap his ass, and then I got my ass clapped.
Happened to me too. Happens to the best.
But back to like, I don't cuck my mom.
Okay, so that we were playing pool at Carter's parents' house.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
And
name drop.
I said something about his father because I was trying to like get a feel for his father's character, and I asked if it was something his father would say.
Yeah, and I said,
And
"Don't cuck my mom down."
I said I guess I pegged him right or something.
"Oh yeah,"
and
I
then he
"Don't
said-
cuck my mom."
Yeah, and then he said, "Don't cook my mom."
That's pretty good.
And followed immediately by me going, "I cucked your mom.
That's pretty good,
I pegged your dad and cucked your mom."
dude.
Oh God, they listen to this.
Oh,
Oh,
oh
shit.
no,
Oh no,
Carter, don't you let them see this.
No
they won't
problem.
be able to see it, you dumbass. It's a podcast. They listen to it.
Look, fucker,
Fair
it's
point.
a YouTube video.
A fucking video, you bud.
No.
Anyways,
Yeah,
back.
can we just have a video of me like spinning my titties?
So what?
for, like,
You
20
said
minutes?
$1,000 per scene?
Well, I mean, it's $1,000 or a Lunchable because I'm a slut for some fucking Lunchables. You give me one of them
Wait,
pizza
wait.
rolls,
This is
I'll
going.
suck
This is
your
going to define it
dick
though.
all day.
Fucking pizza or like turkey and cheese. Like, which one would you rather
Pizza.
go for?
What do you think I
That's
am?
what I
Some kind
thought.
of bitch?
I like turkey.
Luke,
and
you
cheese.
knew me in preschool. Nothing has changed.
Look, I saw you double ham bologna sandwiches. I'm not fucking surprised anymore, bud.
That's not the only thing you'll see me double in.
You know what I'm
and by
saying?
the end of the night,
Woo! Woo!
That was bad.
Woo! Woo! You gotta say woo.
woo,
Okay.
Woo.
we've completed the woo circle.
Oh.
Hey, Satan has
God
been summoned.
damn
Satan
But
has-
no, like back at my job, my manager, my GM, he would look at me and be like, "Luke, can you do something?" And apparently, I'm known as one thing at my work, and it is the father fucker. I'll tell you why. Because anytime somebody would tell me what to do, or like make me in quotations mad, I would be like, "Dude, I'll fuck your dad." And they're like, "Luke, don't." And I did that to like 2 new people. They two new people bumped into me, and they're just like, "Oh, sorry." And I was like, "Hey, I'll fuck your dad." And then my GM was like, "Luke, don't stop. They're new." they think that's real.
Luke, don't fuck their dads.
Hi,
Come on.
this is my first day, and I'm a little bit worried. I'll fuck your fucking father!
It's either I'll fuck your dad or I'll eat your ass. Like, those are my 2 non-threats.
No, it's great, because I'll do the same thing about eating ass. Anytime anyone annoys me, I'll go, "I'll eat your entire ass." I'll eat.
But he never follows through.
Nobody's made me ass-eating angry, Alex.
I'm gonna make
Can I please have that as a shirt? Ass eating angry.
I decided that if we all decided that if we ever get big enough to have merch, all of our shirt, we're gonna have a shirt that says "All my favorite people call me dad."
I want to have another shirt. I haven't discussed it yet, but I would
You
like
know-
to have another shirt.
Being on this podcast for exactly 24 minutes makes me think, if I ever become a famous voice actor, I really hope nobody fucking sees this.
Are you fucking kidding me? It's like the lady who voices this character from Lollipop Chainsaw, Juliet.
Yeah.
She also voices one of the My Little Ponies, so they take her lines from Lollipop Chainsaw and they
add it
put
to-
them in episodes of My
Yeah.
Little Pony.
See, that's different. Like, if I fucking did, like, Lionel from Thundercats, and then
No, are you fucking kidding me? I want to be voicing like the super kid-friendly character, like Gumball or something, and then just out of nowhere, ass-eating angry.
Which friend are you? Truck Feet, the fatter.
We were talking about that earlier.
A new challenger approaches.
By the way,
His ass cheeks are clapping.
by the way, we've decided Dusty is a fear. Dusty's the fear.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm dummy thick, and the clap from my ass cheeks keep alerting the guards.
Wait, no, they're wearing earpods.
They're wearing AirPods.
Wait, the entire of the Titanic. Oh God, they can't hear us.
Raiden,
The iceberg is coming.
Raiden, come clap these cheeks.
I remember.
Uh,
I was once a small child.
Damn it.
Hard to believe, I know. A walking small child, even. So I went to the small child store. Just kidding. I was with my grandparents.
What the fuck are you talking about? I don't know.
Anyway, I was with my grandparents, and my grandpa said something that will haunt me to the end of my days, but it's very solid logic. I remember he said, "Strawberry, strawberry, why are there racist people?" And then he died.
I'll never forget my grandpa's last words. Fuck you, you little shit.
And then you shot him.
No.
I'll never forget
Allegedly.
I want my lawyer.
I'll never forget my older sister's last words. I don't think it's gonna fit.
Oh.
I remember the last words my grandpa said before he kicked the
You
bucket.
see, it's funny and sad
he
because I have a
said-
dead older
Move
sister.
the bucket.
He said, "Hey, you want to see me kick this bucket?"
You never know what you're gonna expect. Dad cast.
Luke, so we're thinking about doing.
Depression.
Oh yeah. By the way, we're thinking about doing some like live action skits.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You want to explain the? You know what? Don't explain any of them. That'll ruin them.
Yeah. That's the
How about I just?
I'll just say this.
I'll be behind the camera.
I'll just say this. The Big Iron's dildo.
Big iron on his head.
Yeah, but with the dildo.
Yeah, but it's not on his hip.
Big iron.
Big iron. Hello
And
and
he-
welcome to We Sing an Old Country Song.
And he's fucking all the bitches with the big iron on his hip. Big
Meat.
iron on his hip.
No, I want to do the entire song over, but instead of a big iron, it's a medium to large iron.
Fucking shit. Medium to large.
Medium large.
And he's here. to
That's
do
a
some
moderately
business.
sized gun, if ever I'd seen one.
Ever I seen one.
Meat
Yeah.
iron.
You have to do like the last verse that he does. But it's like, if ever I seen one. It's just like super fucking low.
Yeah.
It gets my nipples erect. Not gonna lie. Are we the only choir kids in this room? No. Ballard, weren't
No.
you?
I wanted to, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't let me do extra.
And you were banned, Dusty.
What?
You were banned, right?
Yeah, he sung way too good. They banned him.
Coming forth to carry
I'm not the only one who was thinking that.
So, Luke, guys, can we talk about something I've just remembered while we have Luke here?
Wait.
He
That's
quoted Lord of the Rings in a graduation speech.
I did. I did.
fine.
I
It's
did.
fine.
Okay, so I'm a fucking dork. So
You don't say?
fuck
Don't
you.
say
Get the
you're
fuck
on-
out of here. This is
Well-
Chad Central.
You are.
Don't let
Oh.
Dusty say it wrong because he's got excellent Chad potential. He's a Chad egg.
Chad.
He's
So
anyway.
like
Chad.
I was thinking about like final words to say in our graduation. And and I don't know, I was just sitting there thinking. And then I was going through Twitter at the time and I saw Gandalf. Like a Gandalf picture. And like it said some shit. And then it was like, here's the link to all of Gandalf's quotes.
Oh.
So I clicked it, and the first quote that came up was, it was the one I used in the graduation speech, and it was like, something along the lines of
I don't even
like,
remember it.
I kind of do because I like Lord of the Rings, but he's like, do not be afraid to cry because all tears are not a something like not a failure or something like that, or not a burden because all tears are not a burden or something like that. And I thought that was a perfect like send off basically because like a lot of people and like when I was standing on the stage and looking out at everybody, like I saw people like tearing up and crying and shit, and I was just like, why we're from this fucking small town. Like, fucking grow up.
This school sucked ass.
Yeah, no, it's for real.
Big eye.
You shouldn't
And
want
I'm going to history class with the big iron on my head.
Oh,
No, that's nowadays. That's nowadays.
That was Jack.
You're just gonna call out my mans like that?
Maybe.
Oh, real talk, do you guys still talk to him?
No, God, no.
Oh, thank God. Can I talk
I'm
shit
not a
on him?
fan of getting
I mean,
murdered in a
sure.
basement.
Can I talk mad shit about
I very
him?
much doubt he's one of our 13 wonderful subscribers, might I add. I winked into the mic. I just remembered we're a top show.
I'm
Who are those
Top
asses?
show.
We're underneath your table. We're about to suck your dick.
Hi,
Even if
Vsauce. Michael here. What if you were completely defenseless?
From inside your head. I'm in.
No, I'm not going to speak ill of somebody who's not there, because bad gas travels fast in a small town.
Yeah.
So, even though, like...
I mean, we can talk about it off air if you feel like it.
Okay,
Oh, I love bad mouthing.
He's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm better.
So Luke, I don't know if you're aware, but me and Alex had a whole notebook filled with stuff that was inside Jack's ass.
Yeah.
There was a lot of super soakers, the sun, a tribe of cavemen.
yeah.
The
Hey,
entire
which
Milky Way
one?
galaxy, I believe.
His
at one
ex's
point.
will to live.
Yeah.
Not for his will to live.
He's in the Marines now.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jack
God
is
damn
in
it.
the Marine.
He
Yeah.
can kick our asses now. What the fuck?
No, I bet he's still a little bitch and he'll just pull a fucking
no.
9mm on you and just shoot you.
You're right. If only we had some kind of not a flamethrower.
You should have did your speech with that. I'm just saying.
With what?
You should have did your speech with that.
And now I wish you all a fair and happy future.
I'll never forget.
Meanwhile, all of our teachers are like, what the fuck? How'd he hide that? And I'm just like in my gown, like, wee!
And I'm proud to be an American.
Great, now I kind of want to see you go bang, bang, bang.
The fucking rich Texan guy from
No, I'll just be like, my name's Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
Yeah.
Did we cover everything on our planned list?
Fuck yeah, now we're just kind of winging it. Like
Wow,
really.
we should really prepare more than 5 things.
All right, here's
Well, we're
here's
already
something-
at 32.
Yeah,
That's
here's how we can actually like talk about and like all have a genuine conversation about Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh shit.
Oh, cool. You're
Oh,
good
yeah.
at it, and we fuck around for several weeks. I once had a fedora that shot dildos. You think I'm joking?
Jesus Christ, you guys are on a totally different campaign than I did.
I once had
I'm the current DM, and I made them I made these assholes gods.
Oh god,
I tit fought Betty White.
He tipped to
dude.
the Duel of the Fates.
No, look, and an actual sidebar. There's a band called Betty White Titfuck.
Oh shit.
Like actually,
I tit fought Betty White and it was fucking awesome. I had huge like 40-foot wide anime titties. Picture like this, like the rubber hands. If you swing them around and just fucking pull them back really hard. That
it was that.
I lost.
It's ruined the Duel of the Fates for me forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alex flipped off a whole entire.
One of the only good things for the prequels. And they
generation.
Hey.
I made a dragon poop death lasers in my first ever campaign.
Yeah, you did.
Jesus
I was
Christ.
turned into a cyborg by a
We don't-
lich, and
we
then
don't
I hit
play
1
serious
HP, and
campaigns.
it triggered
We need
a
help.
defense
You-
mechanism.
okay.
And I turned into a 20-foot mech. Then I shoved my laser arm down its throat and shot the laser out through its. Oh, by the way, in the same campaign, me and Dusty had a kid that was Alex.
Yes.
Dusty was a male dwarf. I was a male drow elf. And Alex was a elf of some kind.
A half drow elf, half
Yeah.
dwarf.
Oh, that's right.
Fucking Dwelf.
Yeah, he was a dwarf.
No,
Nice.
but like, so like, you guys would probably hate playing with me because like,
I want to do it, man.
I want to do a serious
I
campaign.
keep
real
getting
bad.
fucking blue balled at how good you are at it.
who keeps telling you I'm good?
Everyone.
Everyone.
Everyone I've ever heard talk about you DM.
So, word on the street is, you know how to D&D.
You've got them good DMs.
I jump in that DM so good, boys.
Hey, it's so Luke. you feel like I want to do a podcast. I want you to DM a DM podcast.
Oh, for sure.
DM a DM
good.
for us. DM.
Currently, right now in my campaign, everybody's like a level 9, level 10. Some are actually like level 7s because we actually had a PC death recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my friend, name drop, Ron. He had this character called Sora. She was a green dragonborn necromancer. Like not like the actual like wizard archetype, but like a homebrew class of necromancer. And her goal was to become a lich. And what she needed to do was to collect 100 souls and deposit it into the Book of Vile Darkness.
Oh shit!
Well, so what had happened was they fought a bone devil at level 3.
Oh.
A Phobo devil.
How did you find out my nickname in the bedroom?
Bone devil.
Oh look, here comes the Bone Devil, and then my
We're
wheelchair
on
just
the-
kind of wrangles up.
Anytime
Yeah, no.
anytime you
Fun
penetrate
fact-
anybody, it's just like roll a Constitution check.
No, it's great because you see, everyone knows that if they hear bells around the wheels of my wheelchair, I'm about to get some fuck. It's like the white smoke with the Pope, except that it's a sad bell.
Just fucking.
It's told that it's
Yet another cheat prostitute has fallen
it's the
into my
fucking-
wiles.
It's the bell from Game of Thrones for like shaming.
Yeah.
It's like
Shame.
ding.
No, you don't understand. I love that gif of that,
Yeah.
and I torment these two constantly.
Shame. But anyways, so our paladin, who was an anti-paladin, who turned good after the fight with the Bone Devil, he decided to hatch a plan, which was turn Sora's alignment from chaotic evil or neutral evil to lawful good, her original alignment, and it worked. After one of our people died and came back, but later down the line, they had a tussle with the same cult that she was a part of.
Oh.
And they're like, "Look, we don't want to fight. We just want to take her back. Let us just go. Let's have her and let's go." And everybody's like, "No, fuck you." So a fight ensued. Needless to say, a bunch of bad rolls later,
Ooh.
Sora was pinned to the ground with a lance, and she already failed 2 death saving throws because she's been hit twice. And it was she was hit once, but it was 5 feet, and that's a crit. So, boom, 2 death saving throws, and she was about to roll her last one, but our Dragonborn Barbarian threw his Javelin of Lightning at the cult, leaving the guy with 10 hit points, and he said, "If you come any closer, I will end her life, and I will not feel sorry."
Oh, damn.
And he threw the Javelin of Lightning, left him with 10 hit points. Smoke was billowing off of his cloak. His bandages that was wrapped around him were like burning away and cindering, and like his whole cloak had holes in it because of the electricity.
Right.
And he just looked at him, and he sighed. A deep, like, regretful sigh. And I said, "Sora, you come to a moment of consciousness. What do you want to say to your friends?" And he looked at me like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "There's no clerics in this town."
You're fucking dead, mate.
Yeah, I was like, "There's no clerics in this town, and none of your party has the ability to heal you. What do you say?" And she said goodbye to everybody, and was like, "Thanks for the journey." And he twisted the lance and killed her.
You guys
and
ready?
that was our first PC death.
Really?
And Ron, who is the most stoic man I've ever met in my fucking life, cried. He shed tears.
Well,
Oh, damn.
Luke, I don't want to take away from that scene because that was quite powerful, but
Yeah.
here's some contrast for you as to how we play.
Yeah.
Alex just went to a dragon brothel to fuck a dragon.
Yeah.
If you guys,
On their way to a brothel called the Brothel That Lust Lives In, where they're looking for the god named Lust.
if you can't tell what I just did, I looked at Alex with a worried look.
Yes.
No, you don't understand.
all
We're
did.
playing homebrew too. So he's playing a dragon rider class. So
Yeah.
he already has it. He used to be a girl, but I fucking sex changed him.
Excuse me.
Nice.
So like, I like hilarity. I like random shit. I like just weird shit that people do.
I like you.
We can't help it. We try to be serious, and then next thing you know, there's a.
Ooh.
Oh, we doing this?
No, but
Welcome to the 10-minute orgy ASMR.
if you guys want, like, honestly, like, Sundays I usually get off.
Yeah.
And every night I get off.
Hey, now!
But Sundays or Saturdays I usually get home and like around like 9, or like if I don't work on Sundays. Totally. Like,
Well, fun
but
fact.
the one thing you have to know about my world is that it is serious and
Yeah.
like it's like a realistic fantasy.
I think we
Try.
could be serious. It's just none of us as DMs had
Yeah.
the capability to pull us in a serious.
Well,
way.
you see, like name drop, which is probably like bad. No, I'm not even gonna say the podcast to give it like anything, but like I watch a D&D podcast a lot, and like my number one inspiration is the DM, and it's just like I want to be him, and like so I like serious narrative.
Yeah.
But on the contrary, last Wednesday some fuckery happened. They found a ring and didn't know how to identify it, so they waited for a long rest so our sorcerer cast it identify. It was a ring of lycanthropy.
Oh,
it was cursed. And it was a homebrew that I had, and I was like, where can I put this in the world? Well, they just fought the cult. The cult had a tabaxi. The tabaxi's fucking weird. She had it on her person. Cool. They found it, identified it. He's like, oh, cool. And he hands it over to Cameron. You guys know who Cameron is, right? His last name starts with an M. I don't want to, like...
Oh, yeah.
Don't.
Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. We'll tell you later.
Okay. Yeah, I'll tell you later. So, like, his character... the character who's the sorcerer is named Dominic, and Dominic looked over and he's like, here, will you hold this for me? And then his character's just like, put it right on his finger, and I was like, fuck. I got the table out, and then I like rolled a d4, and I was like, yay. I was like, and your whole visage turns into a giant rat. And like, I was like, you can't talk for right now. And he's just like, what do I sound like? I was like, meat. Or I was like, meat. And he's just like, cool, I want to go with meat. so like he's running around town. They had to cloak him the way nobody would fucking kill him on sight. And like he gets to a horse salesman, and the horse salesman sounds like Rolf from fucking Ed, Edd and Eddy. Yeah, I was like, that's my horse. And like he saw the giant rat and hit him with a broom, and the giant rat knocked him the fuck out.
You will never talk this way to the son of a shepherd.
Yeah, and then the fighter. Our dwarven fighter and the fucking rat stole both the horses and ran.
So in that same campaign I told you about, where Alex was me and Dusty's son from the future, most of our battle strategy was a tower of power. Meaning, I would climb on Dusty's shoulders, and then Alex would climb on my shoulders, and then we'd throw each other.
It worked.
It works
half the time.
99% of the time, Dusty. Don't even. Oh, you want to tell Luke about your series of 1s and 20s you got there at the end? Come on, tell him.
Okay, so I went from rolling 1s, getting fucked up, then rolling 20s.
He
and
would
I
do
don't
this
entirely remember.
back and forth for a solid 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Shit, that's unprecedented.
He was sleeping in a dwarf, like,
You're talking about
bed
that.
chamber.
Oh.
Yeah, a dwarf bed chamber. And he wakes up, and he rolls a 20. You notice someone's bouncing on his dick. He rolls a 1. It's a dude. He rolls a 20. No, it's a hermaphrodite. He rolls a 1 again. She has a beard. Rolls a 20, but she's really good at wife stuff. Rolls a 1. She's forcing you to marry her. Rolls a 20, but she's really helpful.
Who DM'd that one?
That was someone we went to Big White Ross with.
Okay.
That was...
So, yeah. That honestly, I have like a bunch of like, if you guys mind, like I can read a couple notes that I took
That's fine.
of just like funny shit that happened to our fucking group. So I have to actually open up my notes on my phone and
We
shit.
still have a lot of quotes we haven't went through.
We'll save those for another day.
Just a little taste for the pretties.
I also have like I wake up in a sweat and I write the dreams I've had. And there's some fucked up dreams in here, boys, that I think you would
Fucked
like.
Betty White covered in mayonnaise.
Okay.
Was that a nightmare or a dream? You know what I'm saying, fellas?
That's a goal.
Woo!
So here's one from our previous campaign, which are all of our characters are now level 20. Like actually like 22. They're running through like a mystic level stuff right now. But this is before that. They're a bunch of like level 14s. And they stumble upon this ancient tower that's been like dug underground, that's been lost to like time. And they found a mirror. The mirrors of lives lived. If you look into it, you see 3 lives that you lived in your previous lives. They found a 1,300-pound golem, and they're like, I want to pick that up. So the group tried to carry a 1,300-pound golem down narrow spiral stairs, leading to Vordar, our dragonborn barbarian at the time, falling through the stairs on a natural 1. Lilith, which is our druid, falling and turning into an eagle. That way she wouldn't die. Leading the golem to fall down the stairs, nearly crushing Lokaya, which was our monk.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
dun,
no,
dun,
it was a
dun.
clusterfuck because like I had to roll to see if it was either going to fall through
Yeah.
or roll down the stairs. Oh, sorry, and roll down the stairs. And it rolled down the stairs, and our sorcerer Jin saved him with telekinesis, and he rolled a natural one with his meta magic because he was a wild sword, like a wild magic sorcerer. And he fucking threw Lokaya to the wall, and then he looked up the stairs and he put his hand down. And he's like, "Ah," and the fucking staircase caught on fire. Meanwhile, Vordar's like crawling out from under the crumbling, like burned pile of stairs. He's like, it was some good shit, dude. Like, it was honestly one of the funniest fucking sessions I've ever been in. Dude, it was crazy.
You had no idea.
Well, one time, Epic Way Ross, Carter wasn't playing with us, so this is actually a first for him, too. One of our DMs was our friend, was it Jordan that wanted to do Call of Cthulhu?
Yeah.
Or Nathan?
Ooh,
Jordan
I fucking
Nathan?
love Call of Cthulhu.
I believe
Well,
that was.
we are not good for that campaign. Because we were playing Call of Cthulhu,
Yeah.
and I picked a psychiatrist. So the first thing I did was I went to, like, the psychiatric hospital with the people from the house. I was like, yeah, you should lobotomize this guy. So I lobotomize the guy, and then I go back to the house. And some general shenanigans happen. I fall into a hole and find a cursed knife that tries to stab me. My dumbass is like, this is my friend Stabby Jeff. So for the rest of the campaign, which was only like 2 more days before he gave up on us, because we would not take it seriously.
Yeah.
Every like time it was my turn, I'd have to roll against this knife. It was just like trying to get at me.
I actually had a knife like that in my campaign. They were in Barovia, like Curse of Shroud, and they found this knife on a elven vampire, which is kind of a contradiction because elves already lived until like thousands of years old. So why the fuck is he a vampire? But anyways, he had this knife. Yeah, he had this knife that if he cut somebody, they would bleed, and then every round they would take 10 points of bleeding damage. Well, our dumbass monk was just like, I want to juggle it. Natural one. Natural one. Hand stabbed right into his hand. Started bleeding profusely. And he's like, oh no. Dropped dead within a round.
Oh no.
He went, oh no. And then the part about the knife is that it won't stop bleeding. Like, no matter what you do, it will not stop bleeding. So they eventually found a scroll of remove curse.
Yeah.
And they managed to not get the blood curse on them anymore.
Yeah.
So, like, he fucking carried it around in, like, fucking traveler's clothes. And, like, it would just keep bleeding. It was bleeding through the clothes, and it was, like, all soggy and shit. He's like, I pulled it out of the bag of holding, and I was like, cool, you hear it. Oh, it was good shit.
In that same campaign I told you about when I became a cyborg and made a dragon poop death.
Poor Nathan.
Well, yeah, one of our friend Nathan. Sorry, I was going to tell, but it's a funny vignette. We put him in a bag of holding because he had to leave school early because of the school he went to, like his home school.
Fuck.
So we put him in my bag of holding, and then a dragon incinerated my bag of holding.
How powerful is this fucking dragon, boys?
I
It
wasn't
was
part of
the
this
end
campaign.
boss.
There's about a few.
Like, powerful enough to destroy a
RD
magical item.
Yeah, just
Holy
about-
fuck.
Our DM at the time was trying to kill us.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was determined to kill at least one of us, and he didn't. because even though the bag of holding was destroyed, that just destroyed the doorway. So Nathan, our friend, trapped forever in the hell dimension, the void, rather. But anyway, the story I was going to tell is this is the reason I hate mimics with a deep-seated rage. I was a drow elf rogue.
Yep.
And I went pickpocketing. I wasn't even like a dungeoner. I was in a blacksmith shop. I went to pick the lock, and I rolled nat 1. And our DM at the time was just like, you lost your arm. Stopped for a second, like, what do you mean I lost my arm? It's like, mimic. What do you mean, mimic?
Mimic.
At the time, I had very little idea. Like, I'd never played Dark Souls or anything, so I didn't know what a mimic was.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, fuck you.
Well, also, mimics came around in, like, either AD&D or the first edition.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
and,
were
like-
playing first edition.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, you're dead.
No, it's great, because a corrupt town guard took me to a lich. And it was just...
Yeah.
And the lich was just like, what do you want? And it was like, I could use an arm. And I just wanted, like, maybe a magic replacement or something. I wake up. I went from a 4-0 drow to this 7-foot-tall, 400-pound fucking cyborg death machine.
Fucking sounds like you turned into a space marine from 40K. Holy shit.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And the way that our DM had it was that if our healths got below a certain point, we'd all have a skill, only our character would have. Mine was that if I got to 1 HP, I'd grow 20 feet tall and get hella power. He never thought it would happen. Like, he wrote it down beforehand, so he wasn't just making it up. So the final boss gets me to just 1 HP, and everyone's just like, whoa. I look at the DM, and I see the light die in his eyes. I have broke this man.
That is not...
with my refusal to die.
As a professional DM, yeah, that shit sucks.
Yeah, it fucking does.
It's just like... Oh.
Dusty and Alex here can back me up. Like, the mirth, every bit of fun he was having for the game disappeared like that.
Yeah.
So I grow 20 feet tall, shove the laser down the dragon's mouth, and cut it in half. Also, in that particular boss fight, my family was the only one that did damage.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Oh, you guys?
Yeah, out of the 5 people playing, we're the only ones that got damage.
Yeah.
So, that makes me think, like,
What, you come funfetti too?
What?
No, that's the rape clown. We should have talked about the rape clown.
No, we shouldn't.
The rape
That
clown
doesn't
that
sound like
lives
a pleasant
outside Bella's window.
Yeah.
Oh.
it's actually me. It's actually...
Just stand
Surprise,
out there.
guys.
Joke's on you, you're an old friend, I would have let you in.
I tried to get
not
in.
my fucking makeup, bud.
I tried.
I'm
to...
a mixture of, like, fucking Pennywise and a Juggalo. Like,
Oh, shit. Well, that reminds me of one of the most profound questions I've ever heard. Magnets. How the fuck do they work?
Alex,
How the fuck do they work?
you know how magnets work. Mr. Greer talked explicitly about him.
Carter,
Yeah, and
Carter, do
he
you
even
not
said
get the joke?
no one fucking knows how they work.
Jesus Christ. I know for a fact that my apprentice, or, like, that's what he's called. He's, like, the boss, like, below the GM.
Yeah.
He fucking loves Insane Clown Posse. Like, he's a juggalo to the extreme. Like, I was like, I joked with him. I was like, oh, fuck yeah, dude, you down the clown until you're dead in the ground? And for the 100% seriousness in his voice, he goes, yeah,
Hey, guys.
I am. And I was like, oh, fuck.
Guys, you want to infiltrate an ICP message board and be, like, serious, like, down there, and then show up at a concert and Ronald McDonald make up with me?
I feel like we would all get our ass
No,
kicked.
it's cool, because if we come in a group, those skinny little fuckers or those big fuckers, there's no
in between.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
you're either, like,
you
super
can break.
thin.
I can either break ICP fans over my knee, or I need a dump truck to get them out of the way. That is the only option.
It's true. I don't think there's, like, any in between.
There isn't.
I've never seen a fucking muscular juggalo.
I have. I worked with one.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Oh
really?
shit!
His name was Kenny. He was
Kenny the
he
Buff.
was something.
All right,
He
shout
really-
out to Kenny the Buff Clown.
He really liked his. He
Shout
wasn't. All right, he wasn't like buff, but he could easily.
Damn it, Kenny.
Yeah, I mean, he was
All right,
easily
everybody.
really strong and stuff.
All
Like,
right. While we're talking about fighting stuff, just a real quick bet between me, Luke, and Alex. If Dusty and Carter were to fight, who do you think would win? Not using any weapons, just
not
fist
using
fight.
any weapons. I feel like they would both just kind of jerk each other off and like.
We'll give you that thought.
I have zero doubt in my mind that
So,
Dusty would kill
So
Carter.
actually, what would happen is Dusty would throw the first punch. He would duck Carter's, and then they would play the pom pom, you know.
No, they wouldn't. They'd go, Puff, puff, kimochi, what's this sticky stuff on me?
No, you would play.
with me.
You would play the fucking
Coins and milk?
what is it? Like the fucking like.
I don't think
The
Luke's
cat
seen
dance.
that.
No, I've seen it. Trust me. When you're best friends with Scotty, you
That's
fucking
yeah.
see shit.
I have somehow completely forgotten Scotty exists.
Yeah, he's mainly busy too. Like, you know, it's hard being a fucking adult, boys.
Yeah, it is.
But like, it's worth it, honestly. 'Cause, like,
I
got-
don't know. I kind of like
Look.
walking.
Fuck you, Alex.
I don't know.
Fucking do some sit-ups.
Nigga, I need some stand-ups.
Joe Rogan's pretty good.
Doo-doo.
Oh, dude, speaking of Joe Rogan, did you guys see the podcast that he did with fucking
Elon Musk?
No,
Oh.
with Alex Jones.
Oh,
What?
shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit retarded.
I fucking love that line. I want that line tattooed on my face. Like, that's fucking hilarious.
Are you an
I'm-
ICP fan?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit retarded. I fucking lost my shit.
I just know the meme. I didn't know it was from. Well, I guess
It's from
it had to be
him.
from
He
somewhere.
fucking said it. It's just like. Also, did you guys see Big Birdie, the American flag?
What?
No.
On Sesame Street, yeah. Yeah.
What?
There's a fucking huge, like, Twitter thing going on.
Well,
about
yeah.
people, like,
Big Bird committed treason,
I thought that was
Yeah.
fucking
and
hilarious,
as such
honestly.
should be murdered.
Big Bird.
Well, it looks like we're gonna have a plentiful Thanksgiving this year, boys.
Look, I thought it was actually pretty fucking funny. I'm not gonna lie. Like, just
I laughed when Zoidberg did it.
what's the difference? Kids
Well,
kids learning how to be communist? Fuck off.
Elmo says those who fuck without marriage should get killed.
Oh.
Elmo thinks that you should not sleep with men.
Elmo wishes to institute. Fuck, Elmo can't speak. Rubber ducky, you're not black.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
Oh, no.
Which is why you continue to quack.
Rubber ducky, you're the cutest thing I know. Literally, I spend all of my waking
Because
hours doing voices, doing accents, just trying to fucking do.
What a
my
coincidence.
You could be
the
doing
only
me.
accent I have is Scottish,
Oh,
and it's
wow.
not good, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, the man is not good. Do you have to work on
It's not very fucking good!
Pretty good
Yeah.
to me.
I do like just constantly like if I'm doing dishes at my work, right? I just like turn into full like Russian mode. Like I'm just like
Cheeky breaky!
no, I get like really pissed off, and I just go. I can't do it. I can't. It's fucking hilarious.
Do you
because-
need dishes? Like, I don't like doing housework. They're right in there.
Right? Fuck you, dude. I live with two people who won't do dishes, and I have to do them. Kiss my ass.
Right, Carter?
Kiss my
Right,
ass.
Carter?
Kiss my
Carter,
ass.
right, though?
Hey, Val.
Carter?
Eat a dick.
These
I never
dishes
asked
are
to be
unacceptable. You tell me that you can't wash your dishes, yet you expect me to cook for you. You can't!
No, it's like in the middle of like the restaurant. It's
No, literally, I got complaints. I had complaints because I would sit there and I would also speak in a German accent, and like I would speak in like a British accent, and I would just like start doing just random shit. Like my favorite voice to do is Kermit the Frog, but and like I'm just like, oh hi, lo there, I gotta cut lettuce. Oh fuck me.
Do you take it one step farther and have conversations with yourself with your different voices?
Yeah, dude, I'm insane. The people at the 1A said, yeah, he's a bit schizophrenic, but he'll be fine. I was like, cool.
Hey, I've been to 1A before.
It's fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of
Depressing as fuck.
Oh, no doubt,
Never
dude.
heard of it.
Okay, so listen.
I'm in the
I actually,
hospital.
yeah. So like at Adena, they have like the 1A ward, which is like where they
Is
put
that
like the
where,
middle.
what's her name was?
Yeah. So I went there because like not to disclose anything. I went there for personal reasons. But like I was in there for fucking 2 days.
Yeah.
Fucking 2 days, and I was like, I never wanted to kill myself more
Yeah.
Yeah.
than right fucking
Yeah,
here.
no.
From what I've heard about the place, it's
And
not
it-
good.
Look, they have good intentions. It's just like they hire people who are like fucking terrible at their job.
Coddling cunts.
No, they're not coddling. They're
no?
literally like, hey, are you gonna call her that? No. Well, you're never gonna get better.
What the fuck? What? Oh shit! I didn't know yellow crayons cured depression. Fuck.
Yeah,
No,
right.
but, like, that shit's the most depressing thing ever.
Oh, you want to hear some
Couldn't
shit?
jerk off for 2 days, dude. I was
So-
pretty sad.
I don't know about you.
I had
don't
a
know
fucking
about-
old ass roommate, dude. It's-
Oh, I didn't have anybody.
Oh, you want to hear
Lucky
about old ass
motherfucker.
roommates? After my surgery, you know, the one what fucked me good. I went to this place in Columbus for it.
Yeah.
Rehab. I was the only person below 60 there. I was in like classes for like rehab, doing like taekwondo with fucking Granny Smith. That's right, the woman they named Apples after.
Fucking
dude,
And they got this one old woman who's
21-year-old
like
man
super,
who's fucked
like
by a
super
61-year-old
goddamn
with a
enthusiastic.
knife.
Just like, oh, I want to get home, fry me up some deer meat. I'm like, yeah, old lady, you do.
dude, no, honestly, there was a girl, like, okay, so when I was in 1A, there was 5 people that I fucking liked. There was the giant, the schizophrenic, the hippie, the nurse, and I think this one was like the quiet one. And all 5 of them had like unique personality to themselves.
their own individual powers.
Yeah.
One punch!
This sounds like this sounds like a start to
3, 2,
a Call of
1, kill
Cthulhu.
shot.
No, seriously, fucking Jesus Christ. Okay, so like I'm in there. I'm in there for 2 days. My first day was all right. All right, you know, like when you like wake
Still
up from that
depressing.
fugue state and you're just like, fuck, I'm actually in here.
Yeah.
Well, like the first day I started like getting better, and like people started visiting me, whatever. But like there's this girl who like walks the hallways, and like she's like completely quiet, and like, she just keeps walking, and then all of a sudden she's like, fucking shit, fuck you, Brenda. And we're like, who's Brenda? She's like, oh, that's one of her personalities. She hates herself. And I was like, That's kind of fucked.
Yeah, fuck you,
Yeah.
Brenda.
I
Yeah.
mean, same. I
Yeah.
hate myself too.
And then and then we had like the giant, which was this 6'8" fucking husky dude, and he was just so like gentle and sweet. Like I asked for like a certain thing for my breakfast, and I didn't have it. He got it, and he like looked it over to me, and he handed it to me himself, and he shook my hand, and like he was just really sweet, and I like that dude. And then there was the hippie who tried to fuck me at 1A.
Nice.
like
Oh, you're trying to get yourself some mental fuck.
look, dude.
According to Carter, that's the best.
Look, so like her story, right? I'm not gonna drop her name for respect reasons, but like her story was she was on Bridge Street, like at the overpass,
Yeah.
Oh shit.
and she was gonna jump,
Oh, damn.
and they got her down, and she came to 1A, and her thing is like she's a hippy dippy fucking chick,
Yeah.
free love, all that shit.
Yeah.
She cornered me. Like I was in the fucking common room, and she was just like, "Oh, you don't want to be with those girls on Tinder? Why don't you be with a real woman?" And I was like, "Who's the real woman here?" And, like, I
It's
was,
me!
No, like I was flirting back because like I'm also a very flirty person.
Yeah, same.
So I was flirting back, and then all of a sudden she like tried to pull me into her fucking nurses, like in her room. She had her own room, and I was like,
Okay.
"No, I'm not sleeping with a 32-year-old woman in a mental hospital. That is not a notch on my fucking bedpost."
It could be.
Well, at least one of the 4 people in here have
Look,
standards.
I like crazy, but I like hair pulling,
Wait.
scratch my back crazy. Not I almost jumped off an
You would
overpass
like my-
crazy.
You would like the girl I just got done talking to.
Oh. Oh.
Pull my hair
Which
from
one?
hashtag
The
pull
one
his
with
hair.
the piercings or the one with the we went to school with?
The one with we went to school.
You have to
No,
tell
you
me
don't.
about that.
No, you don't. No.
Give me a name.
I can't.
It starts with
Yeah,
K.
better not.
Okay?
Yeah.
In our grade.
Yeah.
Yeah. Her last
Oh.
name starts with W.
Hey.
KAW.
Yeah. I'll explain here a little bit.
I think I know.
Yeah.
You're fucking gross, bud.
Hang on.
I told him.
Hang on.
I told
hang
him.
on. Hang on.
He was just like, "Oh, these are red
Guys,
flags,"
guys,
and it was like,
guys.
"I didn't see these red flags," but the whole time I was like, "These were red flags in high school." Guess what? They got
Hey.
brighter. They
Hey.
got-
Hey guys. Real question though. What's our outro?
What is our outro?
I don't
I
remember.
don't know.
Can
Luke,
I-
you're new here. What's our outro?
How about we do just like an impromptu ending of like a dungeon?